If you, I just need to, I'm sorry guys, I'm pretty upset right now about the misinformation that's being put out and saying Fred said this, or Fred said this, or Fred is a liar, or Fred has 5 stories, or whatever. If you say these things, back it up with Fred's words. Stop just claiming stuff just flippantly about Fred saying things, not put any type of proof behind it. Don't think that you're going to sit there and talk shit about us and then ask us to come up on your panel. Why would we want to come up there after you're sitting there saying like things like Fred has all these different stories? Tell us the different stories and reference it with his own words, please. If you want what's right for Summer Wells, you would do that. You wouldn't just go and say stuff and say Fred said this, and Fred said this, he has so many different stories, you know, this or that. You want to sum us while you're on panel talking crap for us to straighten shit out. You should have done that beforehand. When you say things, reference, if you are claiming stuff, you can reference what you're talking about. Just flippantly saying, basically trying to paint Fred a liar because you just don't like Donna or you don't like somebody, that's completely unfair. Because I don't know about you guys, I judge people separately, not based on who. I try not to go by like their association. I don't know why. Fred, are you listening to me, or what do you need to clear up about that that was being said? Because since there was some kind of miscommunication, we're not going to go over there on a panel that was just disrespecting Fred. Want to use him for information, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to sit there and say things like Fred's told so many stories, then show us where these different stories that Fred has said. Because when you contribute to the misinformation, when you just flippantly say things because you don't like somebody or you don't like somebody who they're working with, that's very immature. That's definitely not in the best interest of Summer Wells. What was like something was being said about you being home at, Fred said he was home at 4:30.
They trying to say I was home at 4:30 and stuff, that I told Donna I was back at home at 4:30. What I said to Donna, that I had left out of Ben Hill, that motorcycle broke down on the side of the road. I took and stopped there to take and help him. He asked if somebody could haul it, and I told him I could haul it. And I went back to the hauler between 4:15 and 4:30 to get the trailer to haul the motorcycle before going back and hauling it. At that time, I didn't see nobody along the road, is what I said.
People were trying to insinuate you must be lying because you must have saw Chad or something. Chad.
Yeah, they were trying to say evidently that I seen Chad, had to meet up with Chad and Candace at my driveway at 4:30. Chad wasn't at my driveway at 4:30 or Candace. It was roughly 5:30.
You guys, it's always been Fred leave. All you have to remember is, I know it's a lot to remember. It's not really fair to Fred to go on and say such things flippantly and then later go back and correct it. It's just really, really not fair. We've done a lot to try. It's been taking a long time for us to get this straight. I have messed it up so much before. And that's where a lot of the misinformation came from when it comes to Fred, is me. It was my fault. You guys, I've talked about this many times, me repeating things wrong. Go by what Fred has said from his own mouth. I want to hear, I think it's just crazy.
And just like they were saying that I was coming in and Andy was going out. No,
that's
I was
sitting
trying to load a vehicle. Andy came into Hollow. I had to move the vehicle to let him by. Then he stayed in there a while. Then I had to end up moving the vehicle again to let him back by with a blue truck on his tail. That was roughly 3:47.
You guys remember, that's why he was late to the freaking crush. He couldn't make it to the crusher. Then he ended up going because he had to. If you guys have been out there, the road is very narrow. You can't get two cars together. Fred's trailer that he was loading and stuff, it was in the way.
Because the car was sitting right on the side of the road, then I had to take him back up to the car. The whole truck was in the road. The trailer's barely halfway out of the road.
So it's just really disrespectful the way somebody was just trying to portray Fred just because they're confused and don't understand, just repeating things that are so just irresponsible because you've heard it from haters or you hang out with white boy now. You know what I mean? That's bullshit, dude. There was information that we didn't know that shit was gonna go down like that. For one, it's just the way that happened just seemed. Why are you saying that Fred came in and had to get his trailer because of the motorcycle? What they could do is go pull up a video and reference. We went by it step by step instead of sitting there and then trying to summon us after you just freaking talk so much mad shit. You guys have got to remember the key points, key times. The easy way to remember the crusher or whatever closed at 4. Fred was trying to get there by 4, or were they at 4 or something?
4. They quit taking them at 4.
So he saw Andy at around 3:47. So if he had to move obviously that means he didn't get out of there till about 4 when he did leave. Then he runs into that guy who had it broken down, who had a motorcycle.
Sometimes they'll let you take a car. If you make it there, they'll actually take it off your trailer by 4:30. As long as you're there actually by 4:30. If you're any later than 4:30, they don't. They actually close at 5. I'm just aggravated right now. I'm being thankful.
I'm not faulting everybody who was on the panel on this, but the person that said it, I just thought it was a little bit bullshit. You can tell by what they're saying. I don't know where this all of a sudden this new, I want to hear what these 5 stories are and give specifics, because it doesn't just affect Fred. It confuses the public when it comes to Summer Wells. People get just wanting to talk shit about Fred because of us working with Donna, and I'm sure like vice versa. It's crazy. It's not really fair. Can't we be adults? You don't like Donna or you don't like psychics. I get it. I freaking read tarot. I know a lot of people are against that and have their beliefs, but we can separate. There's something called compartmentalize.
It's almost like Benny just took over.
Ernie acted like he wanted Fred to be there to clear that part up. At the same time, Ernie has Benny Key show up and certain other people to sit there and be there in line to try to trick Fred to get up on panel. When I finally do get up on panel, when Benny convinces me to come up on panel, fine. I was definitely not good there for about 10, 15 minutes. It was very bad. I was highly upset. I don't take this shit as a game, guys. Do not bring us in your games, please. Why? He could come right here, Kat, in the chat. You can ask right here in my comments. He answers questions. No, he doesn't have to go over on other people's panels to answer your guys' questions. He can do it right here. He doesn't need to be a panel like your show pony. No. You guys have every opportunity to ask Fred questions all the time. I was actually live right before Ernie's live. Freddie was in here answering questions then. Ask questions then. They just want the views. There's nothing to clear up, Kat, in the chat. You know what that was. They could come here. They could message. Ernie messages Fred all the time. He's right here. Have questions? Ask us questions that you need cleared up. Pretty much, RJ. It is okay. She runs Fred, guys. She tells him when to speak. No, he's just fucking pissed off about what just happened. Gamer girl. He's pretty fucking pissed. He just gets quiet. I'm totally opposite. I run Fred. You guys are so pathetic. He has said everything that needs to be said. You guys can ask him every day. No, everybody knows that Goodreads. Well, not everybody. Most people who are doing this shit, they already know. They're just trying to cause drama for views. If you have questions, you can ask me here. You don't have to fucking go create a panel so you can get a bunch of drama and get everybody lined up to try to trick us to get Fred on your panel. When you message him privately, if you could ask him, he'll message you. If you want something for your channel, he'll message you in voice chat. He doesn't have to go up on your fucking panel. No, we don't. He's not a YouTuber, Cat, in the chat. Fred never has asked to be. He's never asked to be a YouTuber. It was my channel. This is the Ziggy channel. He's never had a YouTube channel where he's put out videos, not one time. He does not have a YouTube. He does not make money on here. He does not no. He's tried to help as much as he could with information. It's for Summer Wells. It's not for YouTube and a YouTube channel. That's not what he does. Maybe it's what we do, the ones that are YouTubers. He's not a YouTuber.